and welcome to another video of Maths for 11 Plus by Arts Education Limited. And today we're learning about simplifying number calculations using BIDMAS. Guys, I've written BIDMAS over here for you. This stands for B stands for bracket, I stands for indices, then D stands for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, S for subtraction. I'm pretty sure you've seen this before. But what I've done today, guys, I'm going to do this slightly differently. I've put this D and M together and A and S together as well. I'm going to put this in the worksheet as well. What does it actually mean? If there's only division and multiplication operation, we solve them in one line going from left to right. And if it is addition and subtraction, we solve them in one line as well going from left to right. So we're going to go over that now, guys. Some examples. Okay, so example number 1. It says 2 add 3 times 5. Okay, guys, this is a question which explains to me why do we need to learn BIDMAS. Okay, if you just go from left to right, you'll get 2 add 3, 5. 5 times 5 is 25, but 25 is not the right answer. We check which two operations are there. This is add and that's multiply. Which of these two comes first is M, so we multiply this first. So that gives me 2 add 15. This is 3 times 15, so the answer is 17. Right, this is the need. That's why we need to learn BIDMAS. Number 2. Okay, this is 3 add 4 take away 5. Now this is an equation. This is a simplification question which has only addition and subtraction. Only addition and subtraction. So what I said to you, if you have only addition and subtraction, people, you just go from left to right. Since you know your negative numbers by now, so it shouldn't be a problem. 3 add 4 is 7. 7 take away 5. The answer is 2. I'm going to check. Does this make any difference if the order was different? Where I write 3 take away 5 plus 4. Remember, they're the same terms. Negative 5, add 4, add 4. Would it make a difference, guys? Let's check. Go from left to right. Adding subtraction only. 3 take away 5 is negative 2, add 4, and the answer is 2. Okay, in both the cases the answer is same. So if it's only addition and subtraction, you can just move from left to right. Same goes for multiply and divide. Let's do that question. So 4 divided by 2 times 6. At random, let's write any question over here. Oh guys, the answer, as we go from left to right, it is 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 6. The answer is 12. Even if we use BIDMAS here, it's still the same thing. We do divide first. Okay, I'm going to change the question. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the order actually. So 4 times 6 divided by 2. If you still go left to right, that gives you 24 divided by 2. The answer is 12. So guys, this is the different thing I would like you to learn. So if it's only adding, subtracting, there's no harm in going from left to right. If it's only times and divide, there's no harm in going from left to right. This will rather avoid a mistake, which is very common. What people do in this question, they tend to add this first. They forget this negative sign. Okay, so tend to add this, just 5 and 4, they make a mistake. Right, so I would advise you to do this, guys. Then with some questions there. Question number 4 over here. It is 3 times 4 squared. Alright guys, let's see what operations do we have. We have a multiply, we have an index. What do we do first? Index first. So 3 times 4 squared. Remember, it's not 8, it's 4 times 4, 16. So the answer is 48. Okay, question number 5. Now we do 6 add 9 at random. I'm listening. Divide by 3, take away 3. Alright guys, let's check how many operations do we have. We have an addition, we have a division, and we have a subtraction. What do we do first? D comes first. Okay, so we divide them. That gives me 6 add 9 take away 9 divided by 3 is 3 take away 3. Remember, I write everything else as it is. Okay, so this is addition and subtraction, only A and S. We can go in line. 6 add 3 is 9, 9 take away 3 is 6, so the answer is 6. Question number 6, guys, another one. Let's put some bracket in there. Divided by 2 squared. There we go. Okay, guys, what happens? Let's write down the operations. This is addition, there's a bracket, inside the bracket is division, there's an index. Okay, so we know we got to do bracket first. right? We're going to do this first. But inside the bracket, there are two operations, division and index. So we have to do what first? We have to do index first as we go from left to right, whichever comes first, guys. So I'll copy this down as it is. And 4 divided by 2 squared is 4. Now I'm going to do the bracket. This is 28, add 1. So the answer is 29. Okay, guys, let's do another question over here. This is 4 cubed, take away 13 times 4. Alright, guys, this is index. That's a subtraction. That's multiply. What do we do first? Is the index, because I comes first there. Okay, so I'm going to put a circle around it, sorry, on the whole thing. 4 cubed is 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. Take away 13 times 4. I copy the other operations as it is. This is subtraction and multiply. We do multiply first. 64 take away 52. The answer is 12. Okay, so these are the kind of BidMath questions. I'm pretty sure you know it. The only new thing you've learned from me is that if it's adding and subtracting only, or times and divide only, you can just go from left to right. Okay, now I'm going to do second type of questions where you have to insert some brackets to make the answer correct. Alright, guys, so this is a question. Let's see if there was no bracket here. Okay, what's the answer? What do we do first? We do multiply, and the answer gives me 3 add 8 plus 1. So I'm going to just save the space, guys. That gives me 12. I hope I'm doing it right. Okay, I'm going to rewrite this question, and I would like you to put a bracket somewhere. So the answer is 13. You know, the answer has to be 12, but one bracket will make the answer change to 13. Where do you put the bracket, guys? What do we need to do? You try. If I put a bracket here, okay, that gives me, we have to do a bracket first. 5 times 4, 20. It's not the right answer. Okay, what happens then if you put the bracket here? That's what you got to do. You have to rewrite it and trial and error. What happens? 3 plus 2 times 5. That gives me 3 plus 10. So the answer is 13. So we got the answer right. Okay, next one. We're going to do the same number again. Let's check if we can get this different answer from this as well. Okay, and I want the answer to be 21 this time. If you put a bracket somewhere, that this answer, which was meant to be 12, with a bracket it becomes 21. So that clearly tells me if I put bracket here. Let's check, guys, what happens. 3 add 2 is 5. Times 4 plus 1, which is 21. Okay, so these type of questions, if you do not get it right first time, don't worry. You will need to check them again, trial and error, put bracket at different places, you get different answers. Okay, I want to do one more example on this. Alright, so these are the two questions. I'm expecting you to copy these two questions down and put brackets at various places to make these answers correct. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to work that out. Then we work on it together. Alright, guys, check very, very carefully, please. Right. Alright, guys, so there we go. If you put bracket here in these two, you get what? 17 take away 8 is 9 divided by 3 plus 1. You divide first. Divide, which is 3 plus 1. The answer is 4. Job done. We got that right. Okay, next one. If you put bracket here in these two, we do the bracket first. 3 add 4 is 3 add 1 is 4. Okay, then we do the division. So this is 17 take away 2. The answer is 15. So then you've seen that putting brackets at two different places give you a different answer. Guys, this is it. That's the only thing you need to know about BidMath in 11 Plus, and I'll give you a worksheet and then we can practice from here. Right, guys, enjoy your learning. 11 Plus is coming soon. Bye.